Welcome back, everyone, to episode 11 of our Let's Play series of Industry Manager Future Technologies. Multiple things we want to take care of in today's episode. If you remember from the previous episode, what we were taking care of was we had got in here and finally taken care of mobile phone, the entire production tree, all the way through it. And we've also gone through smart glasses and the entire production tree there. So we'll be looking for a new product to make in this episode, and we're going to be doing the smartphone. So let's take a look right quick at what's involved there. Gold, which we're already mining, maybe not enough, but we're already mining that. Plastics, we're already making those in the chemical factory. Integrated circuits, we're already making those in the electronics factory. Microprocessors, we are not making. So let's see what we need to make those. We need gold, silica, and copper. We are not mining copper. The other two we are. We are not making mining copper right now. And then inorganic chemicals, which we are also not making, and we'll need lithium and petrochemicals, both of which we're already taking care of. So we'll need an electronics factory, a mine, and a chemical factory. But first, before we get into that, let's go ahead and take care of one thing that I've been meaning to do. Let's go ahead and get time sped up here. You'll notice right here it says this personal electronics company does not have enough to make everything, make all the smart glasses that we're asking for. So let's come in and let's see what it's missing. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. This one looks like it's got plenty. All right, let's see about the mobile phone. It's got plenty. So where are we missing something? Okay, only bought 84 of 451. That doesn't make sense. Let's make sure that our trade, okay, our trades are gone. So that part is right. So what are we missing? That's the question. And let's see, let's take a look. It's got to be somewhere. I bet I know what it is. The question is just finding the right company for it. We've got graphite there. Let's see where everything's coming from. All of the raw materials that we're mining are coming from warehouse number 2, which is right here. And let's see what we've got. Looks like we've got plenty. We're running out there. At least we don't have enough, it looks like, to take care of what we need. Let's see if there's anything else. Silica, we've got plenty. We're running just a little bit of an excess. Let's see what else. Composite rubber. Looks like we're using everything we're making because the numbers are not growing. Carbon fiber plastics also looks like it's in a mess. All right, so graphite looks like it's the one thing that we may be in need of. And oh wow, yeah, there we go. So we're running a deficit there. We're running a deficit of a few other things that we're mining. So that's not really a surprise. Let's go ahead and start out by making a couple of more mines if we can. All right, what do we have here? Do we have any? Let's see. We need a copper mine we know of. So let's go ahead and do that. Although we're quickly running out of space, but we know we're going to need copper. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Open up our building, and we need a mine. And I'm not even sure we're going to have enough space in here to do this. Can we fit it in here? No, we cannot. Okay, so let's see here. Do we have copper here? We got plenty of lithium, not as much copper. We've got some silica, but that's where we're already mining silica from here, so I bet we don't have the ability to add any more. All right, silica, we are making how much? 57.96 silica. Yeah, so we're already maxing out the silica production there. All right, what do we have here? A nice amount of silica there. Unfortunately, we don't have any room. And what about here? 88. How much was this one? 93. Okay. So we got a little room, it looks like, here. Let's go ahead and build a mine here. Where is it at? There it is. And we're going to try to make this as straight as possible, see if we can't fit 2 of these in there. All right, so we got a mine there. So we can do silica, and we got a good amount of copper here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and try to fit another one of these in here. And I'm out of room. I'm out of room all over the place here. Okay. So to go ahead and get things going, I'm going to go ahead and make this one. Don't think we need the rare minerals, but we'll find out shortly. Okay, so copper, we're going to go ahead and make that since I know we're about to need that. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Max out our production per day, 652 per day. And hire all of our workers that we need. And let's go ahead and send this resource to number 2 there, since that's where the other raw materials that we're mining are going. Okay, so we've got that up and going. Okay, let's take a look right quick at some research because we have none going. I'm not worried about this progress report because we have no competition, no loans, and no reason to think we're going out of business. Okay, so let's see. First of all, and let's go ahead and make the resource allocation as high as we can get it. Building construction time. Might as well go ahead and max that out as well. Anything related to cost, I'm not terribly worried about. Let's see what else we have open under personal electronics. Let's go ahead and do this. First things first, we need to have this going. Speech recognition, environment, and oh, so I've run out of space here. Okay, so we'll come back. This last one will take care of what we need until we get to advanced power there. Okay, so research up and running. Let's go ahead and see what we're missing. But we're going to have to buy another area. Let's see what's in this area. No oil, but I don't think we're going to need it. Silica says 47.51. So it did increase based on our research there. That's good. We've got a lot of lithium, a lot of copper, a lot of graphite. Okay, I like this one. I like this one. In fact, we're going to go ahead and we don't have a lot of aluminum there, but we've got a lot of multiple things here. So let's go ahead and purchase this. Okay, so we've purchased this. Now we're going to put some mines on it, and let's go ahead and get some mines going because I got a feeling that we're going to be running out of some things mining related. All right, let's go ahead, and I'm going to put these in exactly the wrong way since they're facing away from the road. All right, that's one mine, but it makes them look nice when they line up like this anyway. 2 mines, and can I get, can't get 3 right there. 3 mines. All right, let's go ahead and get these going. Upgrade our workforce. And I'm actually, let's see. Let's go ahead and get, what do we need here? I'm going to go ahead and get silica. And max quality. All right, we'll get 50 per day, not quite the 51. And we're going to send this, again, keeping everything the same here. We're going to keep it in the same warehouse. So that takes care of that. Now our next is going to be, let's see, what else do we need? We know we're not going to get any gold here. All right, we need, let's say, lithium. We'll go ahead and get that because we're getting ready to ramp up some production over the next few episodes, and I want to make sure we've got enough raw materials to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and send these out. Okay. All right, so it says the chemical factory does not have enough to produce. And what does it not have enough of? It does not have enough graphite. Okay. So graphite, which by the way, it is trying to get from graphite from 2. Okay. So let's get our map back over here. And graphite, where are we at here? Graphite. Oh, there you are. Graphite. We got plenty of graphite there. So we are going to, let's see what this says. University laboratory requires your help for some research. They're going to pay me $280,000. Of course we'll accept that. Why wouldn't we? Let's see. Have we gotten, no, we don't have anything going in this one. So this becomes graphite. And graphite, and we definitely want to make as many of these as we possibly can because we are completely out of graphite. So 678 per day, hire the workers, and send this to warehouse 2 so it's all going to the same place. And that should take care of our shortage. Okay, research is ongoing for speech recognition and environmental monitoring. That's these 2. And the neural circuit, we're going to go ahead and get that one going as well. And let's see, what is our next home electronics? Let's go ahead and open that up. And yes, it has. We got this exact same thing when we were opening up the personal electronics. It's a very difficult chain, and you better know what you're doing and have plenty of money to do it. And I agree, but we should be in good shape there. We'll let that research take over, and we'll come back down to business. So right here, we're getting lithium, we're getting silica, and we're getting graphite. Is there anything else that we need that we know we're going to need out of here? Of course, gold is basically non-existent here. Okay, I think we're good. I'll tell you what, we might as well put another copper down because I'm not sure when we're going to need it, but you know as well as I do that we're going to need it. Okay, and because of our research, you can see this thing is really building in a hurry, and in fact, it even got that much faster. So let's go ahead and upgrade our workforce to go from 20 to 80 workers. I like it. And what we're going to do, we're going to do copper. And we are going to create maximum quality, at least for the time being, 20 is our maximum. And we are going to make, oh, looks like we can make over 900. Oops. All right, so 937 we can make per day. Excellent. We will take it. And to keep things equal, we're going to put all of our mined minerals in the same warehouse. Okay, so now that's taken care of. Let's come back down to our research, or excuse me, our take a quick look at our research. I don't think we actually need anything here. We don't. So we'll come out of that. What I meant to do was come in here. So let's go ahead and get started on the smartphone. So we're going to need gold, which we're taking care of, plastics, integrated circuits, all good. We need microprocessors, so let's follow this down. Now we're mining gold, silica, and copper, hopefully in plenty of quantity. So we need inorganic chemicals, lithium, which we're mining, and petrochemicals. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a chemical factory for inorganic chemicals. All right, chemical factory, which is down here somewhere, chemical factory. And I'm going to go ahead and put this thing up here to try to save as much space as possible. And so inorganic chemicals, and then we're going to need electronics factory for the microprocessor. Okay, electronics factory, which is apparently, oh, I just passed it. There it is. And now we're going to start lining things up here, right there. Okay, so what do we need here? We need inorganic chemicals. So let's go ahead and upgrade our workforce. I don't believe we need the plastics or rubber. Okay, where is our inorganic chemicals? Here we go. So as you can see, production cost is just not a huge issue. That's why I'm not spending any time researching and worrying about that. Quality, not sure about. And so we can make 571 per day. And we only 25 workers. Wow. So even with the workforce upgrade, we don't get that many workers. So And so we're going to go ahead and put that there. And what do we need for this particular one? We need lithium and petrochemicals. Okay, so let's go ahead and add those. And lithium will be here. And then petrochemicals, I believe, is in this one. And there it is. All right, so we have all of that taken care of. And there we go. Production is underway. So now we are making inorganic chemicals. And here, what do we need to make? Well, we come back in here. Now, this is taken care of. This is taken care of. And we're back to microprocessor in electronics factory. So we're going to make microprocessors here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And we do need the processors upgrade as well. And so let's go in here. Look for microprocessor. Here it is. You can see we have a huge list of items that we can make here. Microprocessor, we'll need all of these items. And so create that. Max out our quality. And max out our daily production. We can make 5,000. Maximum. Hire our workers. 25 workers there. And now it's time to add some transport routes. We're going to send the final product to that warehouse number 3. Now, we need gold, which is at warehouse number 2. We also need, what do we need? Silica and copper. So silica, which is also at warehouse 2. Warehouse 2 for copper. And what else do we need? We need, oh yeah, the inorganic chemicals that we just did. Okay, so inorganic. Again, why does it show me this chemical mixture? Because it's not even used for this. So a little weird, you know, that shows up like that when we don't need it to. Let's see, copper. Why do we have no copper in that warehouse? Let's see, because we're making copper. Let's see, copper here is going to where? Copper is going to 2. Oh, I bet I've put it graphite, lithium, copper to 2. And copper to 2. So I must have set something up wrong here. Copper from 2. So it's saying we don't have enough copper. So what that must mean is that, let's see, our warehouse, let's go to warehouse number 2, and copper, are we just using that many? Let's take a quick look at our inventory and see that, let's see, here's our copper quantity in storage. Question is, where is it in storage? Am I sending this to the wrong? Something's not looking right, that is for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our mines. Copper to 2. Okay, there shouldn't be any, okay, no resources there, which makes sense. Okay, everything looks good there. Copper. Required resources, nothing. Okay, so copper, everything looks fine. I'm sure there's got to be something I'm missing. So it says the electronics factory does not have enough. It's missing copper. But for the life of me right now, I can't figure out why. So, let's see what we got here. Independent is looking for a purchase of glass. Cancel. No, we're not making that right now. So we don't have any of it to worry about. So we got to figure out what's going on with copper here. And no, we don't want to purchase it. All right, so let's take a look. 36,000 we have in storage. And from the mine, going to warehouse 2. I tell you what, let's just go ahead and let's get rid of this just in case there's some sort of bug that I'm not aware of. We're going to try this again. Send the copper to warehouse 2 right there. And unless warehouse 2 is full, that would be why. Okay, no problem. No problem. So, didn't take terribly long, thank goodness, to figure out what was going on there. So we're going to have to do a little work here. Let's go back to number 6. And let's go ahead and make this 3. So we're going to use warehouse number 3 for that. And nothing like having to figure out what in the world is going on with very little information. Okay, so all of our copper is going to building 3. So now it's taken, yeah, you can see it's taken all that quantity out. Now, that means that we are going to have to change our formula. Right now, we only need the copper, thankfully, for this one item. And, oh great, our farms, looks like this is going to be in effect for 6 days. So that's not terrible. So we got a mold outbreak. That is horrible. Of course, one of the things we're doing is making that type stuff. All right, so new products. Okay, so we're not doing anything with the global market, so we don't have to necessarily worry about that. Okay, let's see what we've got. Our copper problem is taken care of. Good. Thankfully, this is the first time we've needed copper for anything, because otherwise we would be in a world of trouble. Okay, so microprocessors, take a look. Everything we need we have in plenty of quantity. Okay, so now that means, with that in mind, we can come back over and we can see that microprocessor's done. Now, embedded systems, if that looks familiar, it's because from when we were a software company, embedded systems was right here. Now, at the time, we didn't have chemical factories to make plastics. We weren't mining any oil to send to a refinery and so on. So we stayed away from these. And in fact, I'm still not going to sell these. I'm going to use these as an intermediary product and simply use them to make the items for our smartphone. So, embedded systems, we need a software company with plastics and aluminum. Well, lucky us, we already have those two things, hopefully in enough quantities. So we need a software company for embedded systems. Let's take care of that software company. And where is the software company? Somewhere in here. Gonna have to keep going. Personal electronics, home, software company. All right, so we're going to put this right about here. Okay, so that's on its way. That gives us an opportunity to look and see that, okay, we're going to need aluminum and plastics. Okay, not a problem. And just in case, do we have aluminum here? Not much. I actually believe, oh, you can see 1,000 aluminum there. That's huge numbers. And we've not gotten any other. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to take this opportunity to go ahead and make a mine. Yes, progress report. We don't care about that. Oh, how quickly I forget that I can't put another mine there. What about here? Okay, not much there. So, okay, we'll have to address aluminum at a later time. And let's go ahead and get time up and going. All right, so here we're going to want the workforce upgrade. And actually, I'm not sure how much of this we need. So let's find out. All right, so embedded systems we can make. Okay, so it looks like we didn't need any upgrades for that. All right, so we've got maxed out quality. How many can we make? 142 per day. Yes, we want to hire those workers. And now, thankfully, we don't have any products that we need for raw materials. So, and you can find that, by the way, if you're ever wondering about how to find out about that, then you can see there these two things. So we need aluminum and plastics. I don't know what I was thinking. This is why you check. All right, aluminum, I believe, is going to be here. And sure enough, there it is. And plastics, I believe, is going to be in the first warehouse. Plastics it is. Okay, so let's make sure that we're actually making some. Looks like 71, so yes, we are. And aluminum, oh yeah, we got plenty of aluminum. We only need 624, 625 a day. And we got plenty stored up, plenty of these. So embedded systems, they're on their way. And just to make sure, let's go ahead and check out everything in embedded systems. There we go. So we're making plenty of those per day. Excellent. That's what I'm looking for. And now, if we come back and check out our production tree, embedded systems done, microprocessors done, all of these are done. We're ready to make some smartphones in our personal electronics factory. So let's take care of that. Personal electronics factory, which is down here at the very end somewhere. There it is. And we're going to make these, we're going to fit this in as best we can. Although I just hate to put it there. Anywhere I put it's going to be wasting room, I think. So we'll go ahead and put it right there. All right, so personal electronics factories, and we're going to be able to take care of smartphones. So in one video, because of all the research being done and all of that type of thing being taken care of, a lot of these products already being made, we're able to completely get through smartphones in one video, whereas it's taken us 2 or 3 in the past to do some of these things. Let's take a quick moment and look at our company research. We're done with lots of different things. Again, I'm staying away from advertising for now. So really, lots of things done there. Let's go ahead and get our daily operating costs. Go ahead and take care of researching that. Product buildings, and we were moving on to home electronics. We're going to queue up some things here. And that will get us started in that area, just to open up the research, not necessarily because we're going to get started right away. All right, workforce. Yes, we do want to do that. Smartphone. Actually, I think we're going to need that as well, but we'll find out shortly. All right, smartphones. You can see we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff here. So with that in mind, we're going to need gold, plastics to start with. But before we jump the gun too much, let's go ahead and set our quality and our max production. Okay, do we want to hire the workers? Absolutely we do. And our transportation routes, we are going to send our final product to warehouse 3. And now, as far as our raw materials, okay, let's see. Mad scientist, crazy idea for new product. If you can research all to make a food, we're not gonna mess with that. Okay, so we got gold. We need plastics and integrated circuits. And the plastics, I believe, are there. And integrated circuits, I believe, are in 2. Am I right? Yes, I am. Okay, so 2 down. Let's go see what else we need. And you can see we have plenty of quantity. Oh, we've got software companies on strike. It's supposed to end on the 14th, so we'll see how that goes. All right, try to click around a little bit, make sure it catches the fact that I've seen it. So now we need microprocessors and embedded systems. And the reason I do that again is because there is a bug that I've seen before that will make things to where your workers just go and they never come back. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me here. All right, let's see. Microprocessors, and what was the last one? I got distracted. Embedded systems. So that worker strike got me a little bit messed up. Worried about whether or not my workers are going to come back. All right, so it looks like we're already making quantities, and here shows that we have plenty available in our warehouses. So we're good. Smartphones. Now we know what that means. We are making smartphones, and our last job of this particular video is to come and open up a new shop for these. So we come to, let's see, in warehouse 3, we want the smartphone, and let's see what it gives us. I'm going to go ahead and increase this to $500 even. Okay. So we're good there. And I've also noticed that our profit has gone way down. So something has gone haywire, and we'll check on that here in just a moment and see what that is. After we get everything set up, I'm going to slow this down. Choose our product. And we are going to charge $500 for it. Okay. And let's make sure that it didn't reset the product. Okay. Since the most recent update, you are allowed to set different prices in each of the cities. So I was hoping that was still in effect, and it was. So set our product cost, or price rather, to $500 in each one. That'll give us a nice profit if we're able to sell through these. Okay, let's take a quick glance through these products, and what I'm looking for is to see how many are sold versus how many are stored. And okay, wow, that will do it. Let's take a look and see if anything else is really out of whack. Everything else seems to be not exactly optimized, mind you, but not in terrible shape, except here. Okay, so let's take a look at a graph and see what in the world is going on. So 111 of the PC games. So how many of these are we making per day? Let's go and find that. I believe it's in, let's say, it's not going to be in one of these. It's going to be in one of these. So PC game, we're making 119. So how did we get so many stored up? And where are they stored? They would have to be stored here in this first warehouse, unless they're stored. Yep, there it is. PC game, a ton stored. All right, so that is not good. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but we are going to change that price. You know, that's one of those things where raw materials are not needed for that. All you need are people. And if they were on strike, you wouldn't be making them anyway. So I'm not sure what to make of that. So we're going to reduce this cost all the way down to 100. So that's a pretty significant price drop. And we're going to see if we can sell some of this off, some of this excess that we've got. And we got quite a bit of it. Thankfully, we're not on the edge of bankruptcy or anything, because this would be a huge deal if we were. So we've got plenty of units stored, unfortunately, and we're selling quite a few. In fact, I may have to reduce that price even more. Let's go ahead and take a quick glance. Yeah, we're selling a lot more of them than we're making. And in fact, I think I am going to do that. Let's go ahead and drop that down to 90. And that will take care of hopefully getting rid of some of this excess that we have. Maybe in the future we can figure out exactly what in the world happened there. Okay, so that ought to sell, go back one, that ought to sell quite a bit more. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what to make of the demand number here, because, you know, maybe if that's the max demand, if we lower our price enough and figure out your sweet spot that way, I'm not sure, but we'll deal with that in a later video. I appreciate you guys coming along with me as we learn more and more about the game, and stay tuned for more Industry Manager Future Technologies.